News has reached us of a gigantic new publishing house takeover bid. A bid to take over no less a publication than the Radio Times. The man behind it all is Mervyn Thud.
Hello.
Mervyn, you're a karate black belt, ex-European chess champion, Olympic gold medalist, successful dress designer, and now newspaper proprietor. How do you do all these things?
Superbly.
When did you first become interested in mass communications?
When I first had a letter printed in a magazine.
Why do you think they printed it?
I can't tell you why, because it was frank, and it was outspoken, it was controversial.
Now, what did you say?
I think your magazine is good value for 8 pence. And then I done that newspaper one, Be Your Own TV Cricket. I done that.
What was it about?
Well, there was these like two so-called comedians on there, and one says to the other one, who was that lady I seen you with last night? And the other one said, that was no lady, that was my wife. Well, I wrote up right away.
Well, it's a rather old joke.
Is it? I hadn't heard it before.
And then why did you write in?
Because why? Because of the disgusting implication that was implied. That was no lady, that was my wife. What a way for a man to talk about his wife. The woman who probably bored his children. And all he can say is, that was no lady, that was my wife. Well, I writ up right away. Give the letter to my wife to post, I did.
Did they print it?
No, she forgot to post it, the silly old crow. Oh, I did not thump her one.
Well, surely to take over a publication like the Radio Times will require enormous capital outlay.
Well, we managed to get our economy nicks down. And we hope to keep them down.
Have you been subsidized?
Yes.
Who by?
I don't remember.
What changes will you make?
I shall make numerous and innumerable changes. For once I shall speak out. I shall sweep aside the veil of secrecy. I shall face facts and I shall name names.
Who's your editor?
I'd rather not say.
Can you give us an example of some of the sort of things we can expect?
Yes, in the first edition, I shall do Vice Probe at the Television Centre by our show business correspondent.
Come now, there's no vice at the television centre. Let's go a bit far.
I should be very careful if I was you, Mr. McGee, if that's your real name. Otherwise, I shall deny those rumours that are going around about how you got your job with the BBC.
But there are no rumours.
It can be arranged. I can just see it now in big letters. Is there any truth in the rumour that Henry McGee is carrying on with the producer's wife? And then in little tiny letters underneath, we say no.
But I don't know any producer's wife.
I know, but your wife wouldn't like to read that, would she, eh? You'd have no cocoa for a fortnight. Go right off a marmalade, she would.
The BBC has no shoddy secrets.
No? Then why is it that Billy Cotton never appears on the other channel? I'll tell you why. Because he's been kept prisoner. And only allowed out to do his show. Then he's locked away again in a little room next to the ticket allocation unit where no one ever goes. Yes, in the new Radio Times I shall tell all just why Harry Seacombe dare not go back to his hometown of Glasgow. Why a certain member of the Burt Rhodes Orchestra changed his sax. Just how many of the black and white minstrels are illegal immigrants. And the truth about Malcolm Muggeridge and Lulu. But it won't always be exposing things. It will have its lighter side.
I believe you've actually made a commercial about it.
Yes, I have. So stand by, folks. It's all happening with the new Radio Times.